What's up out there, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today is a day that I've been promising y'all that I was going to get to, okay? Because this is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, okay? You guys know that I detail vehicles, okay? But there's one thing that I always wanted to do. I wanted to start from scratch on something of my own. And I didn't want anything new. I wanted something a little bit older, something at least somewhere around the 20-year mark. And I got something for you guys to see. It's coming out of my shop. I got it blocked with the big fella. And there it is. This is a 2003 Mercury Grand Marquis LS. Okay? And it's mine. I bought it. Okay? I got it for a great deal. And I bought it. Okay? I'm going to take a look around it real quick here. It's got 16-inch wheels on it. I believe those are like 215s or they could be 225s. Those are T225 60 R16s, okay? The vehicle needs tires, as you can see. You can look up around this way here, and you can see it's dirty, okay? I had it actually towed here, and the reason why I got it towed here is because I need to put a new battery on it, and I need some work on it. The motor runs, everything runs, and you're gonna see it running and everything, but like I said, I gotta get a new battery put in it, and I gotta do some other small stuff to it, like spark plugs, whatnot, tune-ups, But before we get into the engine part, we're gonna take a look around it and see. As you guys can see, the only thing, I got one little crack that's right here, that's in the front of the fiberglass, the front of the bumper, which I can fix that. I can fix that with Bondo, okay? Even down there around the bottom. But the way I see it, I want you guys to take a look at this, that chrome bumper. That's gonna be blacked out, okay? I have a saying, no chrome, no chrome. Now I'm gonna keep the wheels, okay? I wanna keep the original wheels. I gotta get wheel caps for it. It's got and this is what the wheel caps look like. You see that one's missing, and this is one that's right over here. Okay, but that's what I'm gonna find. I've been looking online, and I can buy them offline. They got them on Amazon and other places. Okay, and those things are like about 25 or 30 bucks a piece, which I need two of them because I got another one missing over here on the other side. Okay, let's take a look around the back. If you look at it, look at the body wise, and you see they got the windows tinted out on it. It's always blacked out, which that's cool. I want to keep that like that. Okay. It's a white vehicle, so what I want to do is I want to give it a stormtrooper look. Any of those of you guys know about stormtroopers? If you ever watch any of the Star Wars movies, the stormtroopers were always in black and white. See that black right there in that Mercury sign? I want to turn this chrome into that black just like that, including this right here, the stripping that's on the side, this molding. I want to blacken that out. The door handles. The door handles are going to be blacking out. This right here, all this chrome strip around here is all going to be blacking out. All right. So like I said, looking at it body-wise, it's in good shape. And I got this thing for a heck of a deal. I got a real good deal on this. Okay, so I couldn't resist it. I bought it. Not torn up. Let's see here. Let's take a look in it from the driver's side. Okay. All right, it's got leather interior on the inside. Now the only damage I can see, there is a little bit of damage to this front seat right here, the driver's seat. You got some cracks there, but you got a split here. Now this right here, I believe that I can stitch this up. I've done stitching before, and I'm good with a needle and thread. So I think I can stitch that up. But if you look and see, take a look around it, okay? It's not in bad shape, not at all. Let's take a look at the mileage that we got on it. It's got a lot of miles, okay? If you guys can see that or not, it's got 195,000 miles. That's okay. I'm retired. I'm not driving this vehicle back and forth to work. I'm gonna fix it up real nice and just have another second vehicle, not second, but a third one, because I still got the Chrysler as well. I got the 300. So, but that's to take a look at the back seats. Other than it being dirty, okay, other than it needing cleaning out on the inside, and there's a little bit of a smell on the inside of it, the carpets and stuff like that. Once you take a look at the carpets, they need to be cleaning. It's in pretty damn good shape. I would say it is. in pretty good shape. Take a look at the dash. The dashboard is not cracked up. Okay, there are no cracks in the dashboard. All right, if we can get in here, take a little bit closer look at that. Take a look at the dashboard up around here around the top, the controls and everything. Everything's in good shape. Right there where it says Grand Marquis, and that down there at the bottom says, I believe that says Precision Air, something like that. Okay, I can't see it that well because I don't have my close-up glasses. Now, the only thing I don't like is got this crappy aftermarket radio that's up in it with a CD player. That's going. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get something with a screen. Okay, I'm gonna get something with, and this looks like this is gonna take something with at least a 7-inch screen in it. I'm gonna do something like that. Okay, because I want it to all blend. I don't want any other extra, especially, and it's got, like I said, it's got a CD player and a cassette player on top. No, I'm not. Trust me, that's got to go. You know, once I get this thing cleaned up and get it moving, I'm ordering a new radio stereo system to put inside of it. Okay, so let's take a look under the hood and see what that looks like. Okay, so as we're taking a look up under the hood, I mean, everything up under here is not bad. I mean, it's not wet, it's not oily. This is a 4.6 liter V8, which I love, and it is rear wheel drive. It's not front wheel drive, and I love it. I love it, I love it, because I hate dealing with vehicles that are front wheel drive, because if you got front wheel drive, you have a transfer case, and you know, it's easy just to have that pull by one wheel in the back. Like I say, this vehicle is not going to be going up through snow banks, you know, climbing up hills and whatnot. It's going to be fixed up. It's going to look nice. It's going to be part of my collection. And, you know, that's what it's going to do. Okay. We're going to change the oil on it. We're going to change all the spark plugs out. We're going to put new spark plugs in. We're going to clean this engine up real good. Okay. We're going to make sure that the air conditioning compressor, which is down there, that's working. Now, as you can see, I told you I need another battery, okay? This battery I got in here does not fit. Doesn't fit because you can see where the negative is on this side and the positive post is on that side. These won't reach, okay? These will not reach. And there you have it right next to this fuse box here, okay? So I just got to, like I said, you're gonna get a battery with the post turned around on the other side, because we've been flipped that around the other side, then the negative will be on that side, the positive on that side. So I'm going to get the right battery that fits up in it. Okay. All right. Let's see. So take a look around this alternator. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Even checking up under it and looking up under it, there are no leak spots. Nothing wet up under the transmission or anything like that. There's no wet spots up under there. There's no oil spots on the engine. I've heard it run. There's no smoking, you know, when it runs. I mean, there's no smoking to it. It's got a, you know, a start up, and it, like I said, needs to be tuned up. But overall, I'm gonna tell you all, this vehicle is in pretty good shape. Not bad at all. Tell you what, let's take a look at this transmission fluid right here, this dipstick. And my dad taught me about transmissions, okay? And if you look at that, you can see the fluid is still somewhat red. And if you smell it, it doesn't have a burnt smell to it, okay? It's got a transmission fluid smell to it, but not a real burnt smell to it. And that's what my dad used to teach me when it came to transmissions. He said, you check that dipstick and see if that dipstick has metal shavings or anything like that on it. Most metal shavings should go to the bottom of the pan anyway, because most transmission pans have a magnet in the bottom of them to pick up those metal shavings. But he said to check that fluid just to make sure that that fluid does not smell real dog burnt out. And this one doesn't smell dog burnt out at all. Okay, takes 5W20, same thing as my other vehicles take. Okay, I'm gonna take 5W20. This will be drained out. I'll put a cool synthetic oil in it. All right, let's take a look around on this side over here. Let's look in from the passenger side. Oh, can't open that up unless I go across there, because the battery is, there's no battery connected to it. So let's take a look in the trunk and see what the trunk of it looks like. Okay. All right. Trunk opens up. Plus there's also an automatic button. The thing I like about it is a push button, and there's also a keyhole for the trunk, which is right there. And as in these old Mercuries, Marquises, That trunk is big enough where you could put 2 to maybe 3 bodies back there, if that's what you were into. Okay? Remember the mob back in the days? They had the Lincoln Town cars. They got them because they had big trunks and they could throw bodies in the back of them. So, guy's got a lot of stuff left up in here. He knows he's going to come and get his stuff. I told him he can have his stuff. So whenever he comes get it, I'll have it all packaged up. But hey, whoa, wait a minute. Look at here. Hold up now. He's got a Pittsburgh 2-ton jack in here. Okay. And we're going to see if he wants it or not. If he comes back for, oh, look at this. Wheel caps. I don't have to find the wheel caps. They're in here. Now, praise God. Look at this. There's the other one down there. Okay. So, we got the wheel caps for the ones that are missing, that are off. So, that's out the book. We don't have to worry about buying wheel caps for it. So, we got that. You know, I looked up under this engine, and you know, if you look up under this engine, there's got to be a cover that goes on top of this. Because all the other ones, there's a cover, and I don't know what a cover. I'm going to ask him if he's got the cover. If he still has the cover of it, I would like to have it to put it back up in here. There you got your brake fluid reservoir. That piece down there, that's the steering. That's your steering rod for your front steering. That looks pretty new. That looks pretty new right there. I had one of those go out on me on a 2008 F-150 once. And one thing I found out about those, you are never supposed to oil those. All of them are lubricated. You're not supposed to. Okay. We're going to change the air filter. We're going to clean that out. We're also going to pull this whole upper intake thing off to get to the to get up in here where the come on now, it's not a carburetor, the throttle body. So we can get this throttle body. I'm gonna clean the throttle body. I'm gonna clean this thing out, clean it down, everything. I mean, when I finish with this engine, I'm gonna have this engine looking like they have them when they put them on the lots and they want you to come and buy them. So that's what I'm gonna do, okay? That light works, and I know it works because I had it hooked up to another battery. The battery charge and everything came on, okay? So, you know, you got some leaves and dirt up in there. Like I said, just dirty, needs to be cleaned up. We'll take a look at the lens lights here. I'm going to clear those up. Either I'm going to clear them up. If I can't get them cleared up, I'll buy some new ones. But I want the exact ones. I want the original ones, okay? Like I said, because I'm going to change this vehicle up, all right? All this around here is going to be blacked out, including that chrome. So the look you're going to have on it's all going to be black and white. Simple as that. Tires, oh my God. There ain't enough tires on there to do anything. So there will be new rubber on the tires. Now, what I am going to do as well, as you can see where those tires sit at, I like my tires to sit out a little bit to give it more an aggressive stance. I don't know if you guys remember the Mercury Marauder. When they came out with the Mercury Marauders, the Marauders had that aggressive stance to it. So what I plan on doing is putting some 1.5-inch wheel spacers out on them once I get the new tires. And the new tires that I get, I am going to get a wider tire. I'm going to go wider than what's on there because I like a wide tire. And I'm going to get more an aggressive tire. I don't want so much as a touring tire, and I don't want a directional. I don't, listen to me, I don't not want a directional tire. I don't like directional tires. Now where it's sitting at right now, guys, it's kind of hard to take a look at the bottom of it or up under it. I'm going to try to swing this camera around. He told me it also. He said that there's some front end work that needs to be done to it. You know, what I'll do an entire replacement kit on that whole front end. What I mean by that is I'll put new upper control arms, new ball joints, upper and lower ones, tie rod ends. The control arm, I'll put the new control arm links on there as well, and anything else that may be needed. If it needs new shocks on it, I'll put new shocks on it, which I'm not sure. But the thing about it is, I won't know all this stuff until I get it into the shop, okay? Before I do anything to it. You know, I'm gonna get this battery and then I'm gonna clean it up. And then once I get it all cleaned up, then that's when, okay, close that hood back down. Once I get it all cleaned up, get it started, get it running, I'm getting in the shop. But before I get in the shop, on the next video that I'm bringing to you, I'm gonna clean it up, okay? And when I tell you I'm gonna clean it up, I'm gonna do a wash, I'm gonna do a decon, a clay bar on this thing, because you can see that this thing has not been, look, you know, your vehicle's dirty when that white has like dark fingerprints and marks in it that just won't wipe right out. So a good decon, a good cleaning is gonna take care of all that. All right, so we'll get all that done to it, give you a front look. I think it's kind of neat. I've always liked these cars. I've always liked this body style. Man, I tell you, if my dad was still alive right now, he would love this, because my dad was a Ford man. And you know, Mercury, Lincoln and Mercury, all those are Ford products, and that's what he loved. And he would love this thing to death. He really would. So, but, you know, I got 3 vehicles, okay? And, you know, I got the name of the, right there. That's the TB59, the F-150, okay? That's what I call it. I got to get a name for the 300. I'll get a name for that one there. But after I fix this one up, I think I'm gonna call this one JB. JB stands for James Bills. James Bills was my daddy. So that's what I'm gonna call this car. I'm gonna call it JB, okay? So, you know, that's a look at, you know, what's coming in the near future, which is this right here. And right now we're in December, we're in holiday season. I plan on being finished with this by the end of spring, okay? I'm gonna take my time. I'm going through it. I'm going to fix everything that needs to be fixed on it. I'm gonna clean everything that needs to be cleaned up on it. I'm gonna make sure that it is running in tip-top condition. And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take my mother for a ride in it after I finish, okay? So hey, if you like this video, like I said, we got 16 inches, and there's the other one that's missing right there, that other cap, and the caps are in the trunk. So I don't have to find new wheel caps. Thank God, okay? Because those things, man, those things are expensive. They want like 30, some of them want 40 bucks for those things, maybe even 50 a piece. So I'm not, you know, I don't have to worry about doing that again. Okay, so, you know, tell me what you think about it, okay? Leave me some comments, you know, in the comments section. Give me your suggestions on what you think that I should, you know, do to it. I mean, I've already got my plans laid out, you know, but, you know, there could be something that I haven't picked up on that somebody else might see it and say, hey, do this to it. And I might go like, hey, yeah, okay. And if you notice, one thing about these Mercuries, these Grand Marquis, look on the side of them there. There are no markings on the side to show you what this vehicle is. You got the badge on the front, and you got the badge back here on the back. And you got the Grand Marquis LS on the back here. That is in chrome. That is going to be blacked out. Everything is going to be blacked out. This Mercury sign right here will be blacked out. Okay? It'll all be blacked out. So we have a matching vehicle. Okay? This oh yeah, this thing has got like I told you, it's a 4.6 liter. It's got a 4-speed automatic transmission. It is rear-wheel drive, which I'm loving the fact that it's rear-wheel drive. It says it produces 350 horsepower. So, look, I'm not going to be racing it. I like to pick up some speed every now and then, but, you know, me, I am not into dogging vehicles out, especially ones that are owned by me and own anybody else's vehicle. I'm not into them. I like that. I treat vehicles like babies. I do. I baby them, I pamper them, okay? I'm very easy with them. So if you like this video, hey, hit the like button, hit those subscribe buttons and notification bells, guys, please bring on those. Look right here, even around the mirrors. You see these mirrors right here? They got black. That's black. That's blacked out right there. The middle is black. It's all gonna be blacked out. No chrome. When I finish with it, there will be no chrome on this vehicle. The wheels are going to stay the same. Those are not chrome. Those are like kind of like a brushed aluminum. So those are not going to be blacked out, but that's going to be about it. Okay. So, I mean, you know, we'll see what else from that point there on. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. You know, Hope you like what you see. You know, please, like I said, hit those buttons, and I'll catch you next time. And this is going to be my Grand Marquis rebuild. That's exactly what it's going to be. Y'all have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time.